ListenAminute.com. Accidents. I wonder how many accidents I've had in my life. I've had a few serious ones where I've ended up in hospital. Traffic accidents are the worst. They are always painful. I haven't had too many work-related accidents. I suppose that's because I do office work, and that's not so dangerous. Most of my accidents are those around the house. I've lost count of the number of times I've hit my thumb with a hammer. I'm also really good at standing up and hitting my head on something. I'm not as bad as my friend, though. He's a real accident looking for somewhere to happen. Almost every time we meet, he has some story to tell about his latest accident. He's quite unbelievable. I think I'd be very worried if I were his mother. ListenAminute.com. Actors. Being an actor must be great. I really wish I could act. I'd love to have the confidence to act in front of people. Being a member of the audience at the theatre is great, but acting on stage is better. I wonder what it's like to be a movie star. I think you need to be beautiful or handsome to be a successful Hollywood or Bollywood actor. They all look great. Actors are very lucky. They get paid huge amounts of money to do what they love doing. My favourite actors are all dead now. I really like the actors in the old black and white movies. They all looked so cool. Actors in the old days seemed to be more glamorous than today's actors. The best thing about being an actor is that all of your friends are famous too. ListenAminute.com. Advertising. What is advertising? Is it telling the truth, or is it making things look better than they really are? Or is it lying? Companies pay a lot of money for adverts. Some of the ads you see in glossy magazines look like art. The commercials on TV look like mini-movies. Do they really change our behavior? Do adverts make you buy things? I think some advertising is a form of lying. Is BMW really the ultimate driving machine, like they say in their ads? British Airways used to say they were the world's favourite airline, but had to stop saying it because it wasn't true. Personally, I get tired of watching ads on television. They always interrupt a good programme. I like ads in magazines. They're usually quite interesting. ListenAminute.com. Advice. I don't know what I would do without my friends' advice. They've all given me so much good advice over the years. It's sometimes very difficult to make decisions on your own. Listening to advice can be great for helping you make the right decision. The greatest piece of advice I've received was from my father. He told me I can do anything in life if I try hard. He was right. I am now passing on his advice to my own children. Right now, I need some advice on money. My financial advisors are telling me to be very careful. That's very sound advice. I would advise anyone to do the same. Someone asked me the other day about the worst piece of advice I've ever had. I couldn't answer. I don't think I've had any really bad advice. ListenAminute.com. Airplanes. Airplanes are amazing. How does something so big and heavy get off the ground? I'm always amazed at how the millions of different parts work together. Travelling by airplane is always a wonderful experience. I don't care whether economy class is cramped and has no space. I like playing with the in-flight entertainment system, especially now they have all the latest movies. I also love airplane food. Many of my friends say it's disgusting, but I love it. I often ask the passenger next to me if I can have the dessert or roll they don't want. The only thing I don't like about planes is turbulence. When the airplane hits those air pockets, I always worry we'll crash. But I once read that turbulence has never caused an airplane to crash. ListenAminute.com. Airports. Aren't airports strange places? There's so much happening in them. People coming, people going, people crying with sadness because they're going away, people crying with joy because they've arrived. Big airports are almost like small towns. It seems like you walk across a town by the time you check in and get to your departure gate. The thing I like most about airports is people watching. There are people from all over the world. I also like how everything fits and works together. You check your luggage in and then it disappears before you see it again at the next airport. I still think airports need improving. There's not a lot to do there. Airports really need to have an entertainment area so people can kill time. ListenAminute.com. Alcohol. I hate alcohol. I really don't understand how or why people drink it. The smell of alcohol on people's breath is disgusting. It's expensive and it gives you a bad headache. I drank when I was much younger, but I haven't touched a drop for years. I hated hangovers, so I decided to stop drinking altogether. I have a much better time without alcohol. People say they need to drink to relax. They drink and just act and look stupid. Their face goes red and they can't walk in a straight line. Alcohol is also the most damaging drug in society. That's what I think, anyway. Alcohol causes many illnesses, traffic accidents, fights, and domestic violence. If you banned alcohol, people would be healthier, richer, and have a better family life. ListenAminute.com. Aliens. There are aliens out there, somewhere. I strongly believe this. Not sure what they look like, though. I really doubt they are green, like they are in science fiction movies. I also don't think they look like us, but I'm sure they exist. I just don't think we'll ever see any, or find any. They live too far away. If you think about it logically, there has to be aliens out there. All a planet needs is to be warm, and have water, and life will exist. There are billions and billions of planets in the universe, so there are probably millions and millions that have life, alien life. It's also likely that some of the aliens are much more intelligent than we are. I wonder what we'd do if really intelligent aliens visited Earth. What would we ask them? ListenAminute.com. Animals. I am a real animal lover. I'm fascinated by the whole animal kingdom. I loved animals when I was a kid. I used to read every book I could find on animals. I knew all the different animal species. The most exciting thing for me was going to the zoo. I would spend hours just watching the animals walk around, sit, or even sleep. When I was older, I went on a safari to Tanzania. I saw real wild animals in the wild. Everyone should do this once in their lives. Looking at animals in their natural habitat is a real honor. Now I'm worried about the future of many animals. Some of my favorite animals are in danger of dying out. We really need to change our lifestyle so our children can have the chance of seeing animals in the wild.